lawyer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, ring the bell, yada yada. Today, we're going to talk about contract lawyers. Should you hire a contracts law specialist, or is any old lawyer good enough to do the job? I've got an uncle, I've got a brother, I've got an ex. Hey, it's just a contract, a piece of paper, it's in English, how hard can it be? You know? They use templates anyway. And let me tell you, listen, all contract lawyers use templates, okay? I want to get this out there so it's not a mystery anymore. If you think lawyers sit down and type out agreements from scratch, okay, you are seriously mistaken, okay? You need help. Look, I have done contract laws for over 10 years, okay? I've taken classes, I've read books, I've reviewed, drafted, revised thousands of contracts. Obviously, I have extensive experience. I don't jump into the courtroom. I don't do litigation. I don't do that because I know you need extensive experience and you need supervision to be a successful litigator. You need to start from scratch, okay? I don't take on criminal law cases. I don't know shit about criminal law, all right? I know what I learned in law school. You need mens rea and a guilty act. That's about it. It's not that difficult, but I still don't do criminal law. I don't do personal injury law. That shit can get complicated, all right? There's usually insurance companies involved, and it's prolonged litigation, especially with mass torts. Forget about it. So that's not my area, all right? I really don't do much family law either, except for some amicable contract type stuff like prenups, postnups, asset titling, retitling, asset protection, stuff like that. Okay, so contracts law is a specialized field. I want to get that out there, all right? You can't just go to any old lawyer and expect them to do a competent job for you, all right? Because, look, you need to understand that one word, one sentence, one paragraph in a contract that is improperly reviewed or revised can cost you big time. It can cost you everything. You need to understand that. And if the person reviewing that agreement on your behalf doesn't understand what a certain provision or word can mean or will mean in the context of a dispute, then you stand a very high chance of getting really screwed, all right? So, look, with litigation, anything under 50K, you're going to have a very hard time finding a lawyer to take that case. Okay, that's just a fact. All right, so from 50K to 100K, that's a maybe so-so area. All right, so litigation can get up from 20 to 30, 40, 50K easy. All right, easy. So do you really want to spend 20 to 50K going after 50 to 100K, and you are not guaranteed any money? Here's what usually happens if there's litigation for a lower amount, such as around 50K to 100K. Usually letters sent by an attorney. You might find a lawyer to send a letter, no problem. You might find a lawyer to file a lawsuit. Maybe that'll cost you 2, 5, 6K just to file a lawsuit, get it served, start the process, okay? Then if the other side starts running up your bills, all right, they start going after discovery, they start doing depositions, filing motions, having hearings, that stuff is going to run you up to 10, 15, 20K real quick, and you are going to settle. I promise you, you are going to settle quick, all right? So you need to understand, I am averse to litigation as a contracts attorney. I do everything possible in my agreements to prevent litigation, all right? Litigation is a business. I'm sure you know this. Everybody knows this. It's a business that makes a certain class of litigators, lawyers, and the system wealthy, okay? Nobody wins in litigation. You need to avoid litigation. So how do you do that with your contracts? Well, you need to basically pay for a specialist. You need to pay for an expert to look at your agreement, okay? That's step number one, all right? There's no way around it. You need to pay up. And contracts lawyers are specialists, okay? So you're going to pay $300 to $500 an hour for a securities lawyer or a criminal law attorney or personal injury. Usually they go on contingency, so that's different. Family law, that'll cost you $200 to $400 an hour. So contracts lawyers are specialists in their fields. You need to make sure you take that step to prevent a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, okay? Number two, what else can you do? Well, Look, you need to have a way out of every contract. I will rarely, if ever, allow a client to sign a contract which does not permit a way out of it. So whether it's with notice, without notice, if there's a penalty or no penalty, there's got to be a way out, one way or another. All right. If there's no way out, that is a red flag. Red siren. That's a no-go. Nice talking to you. Let me know when you're ready to change that provision. All right. Last thing, look at the signature box. Look who's signing the contract. I will rarely, if ever, agree to allow a client to do a recourse transaction where where my client is personally guaranteeing the deal. Okay, now obviously a lot of commercial transactions you can't avoid that. Loans, bank loans, various bank loans, financial institutions, they will hardly ever give you a non-recourse loan. Okay, but in commercial transactions, business to business, that is not a problem. Leases, all kinds of leases, equipment leases, you can get out of recourse personal guarantee. Do not give a personal guarantee unless you have no way out, but talk to your lawyer, okay? So personal guarantee, try to avoid as much as possible. Make sure you are signing the contract on behalf of an entity, okay? That is very important. And a lot of people get caught up in that. And a lot of third parties, when they're drafting an agreement, they will hide the fact that you are personally guaranteeing the deal. So you need to make sure that your professional specialist contract lawyer understands what the other side is trying to put forward. If they're trying to entrap you, well, that's a red flag. You probably don't want to enter that deal in the first place. And unless that lawyer has seen a lot of agreements, a lot of similar agreements, okay? So they might not catch that. Most lawyers will not catch that kind of thing. You may think every contract is the same, yada, yada. I'm here to break it to you, all right? That's not how it works. Don't be stupid. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, be cool, take it easy.